Alrighty, welcome on in everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Kuth Stumble Through. This is going to be my Let's Play series, and today we're going to be focusing on Pokemon Rogue Emerald. It is a Pokemon game, in case you guys couldn't figure that much out, that is a roguelike, kind of based off of the graphics of Pokemon Emerald in Gen 3, but there are some key differences. One, there is no Pokemon box. You have 6 Pokemon maximum at any given time. You want a new one? Gotta release one of your old ones. 2. If a Pokemon faints, it is gone. Therefore, nicknaming is very much encouraged, kind of for the same reasons as in Nuzlocke. You are given a couple locations to wander through, find new Pokemon, fight trainers, and at the end of each little area, you have a gym leader. You guys will see what it's like as we go along, hopefully. But this is a brand new file, so let's get to it. And yes, Professor Birch, as this is Gen 3. I need to update the options. This is what called Pokemon. Mareep. I actually loved Mareep. Mareep was like so cute to me in Gen 2. Alright. I'm just gonna go with the default ones. Yep. We only have one name. Actually, we have a bunch of names, but the one we go on YouTube and just in general is Kuth. Kuth, like, yep. Alrighty. Now, do we end up in the back of the truck like we usually do? Yep. The first time I played Emerald games was actually at the Pokemon Center in New York City. We had gone up for my sister's birthday. She wanted to go to the American Girl Doll Museum. She was 7 or something. I'm like, there's a Pokemon Center in New York City. We have to go. So my dad took me. I have a lot of respect for that man because he sat in that Pokemon Center while I played Emerald on one of the Game Boys they had there. And he sat through the Pokemon movie they played on loop so many times. They played it on loop and that man just sat there. And just watch through it all. Alright, we're going to skip through most of the dialogue. Alrighty. Ooh, we can run. That's helpful. I think we just have to go down to the lab. So this is just the hub. I imagine... I've played this before, but I'm going to explain it a little bit. After each run, we come back here. You'd think I'd know my way around. You'd think incorrectly, but... There's the config lab. So we actually want to go in here. Now, this is going to be a spoiler alert. Usually, you'd only have the first 3 generations until you beat the game. If you want more than that, there is a little hidden switch here. You just walk up here. And Abby's here, creator of the game. So again, just come talk to her. Post game! Yeah, we did it. Yes. Use the national dex. We are going to get them all the way up through Gen 8. Is there anything else? Kanto routes. Kanto leaders on. You can toggle which gym leaders you get to, and we're going to take all these. So the gym leaders are random, but what we just did is we just enabled the first 3. Our first 3 generations, so we can get any of those 18. See if, I don't think there's anything else. We're just going to keep everything average for now. Alright, we're good. And now, let's see what our starter is. Pokemon of our own. We didn't even have to go into the tall grass this time. Alright. First up. Illumise. Yay. I mean, how can that not be our starter? I could see Zubat. Crobat's pretty good. Or a Sudowoodo. I think we're going to take Zubat. Maybe if we take a Zubat, we won't see him all the fucking time in caves. Oh, we should have. I kind of autopiloted through that. We definitely want to get it give it a name. let's explain how adventures work. So routes will swap around, Pokemon trainers we encounter will also change, it is a roguelike, and we finish your adventure, we'll be escorted back to the hub, we'll store the bag and Pokemon back to their original states. So what that means is any items you get during the run are usually lost, any items you buy in the hub, you start each and every run with. Kind of similar, any Pokemon you catch during the run, you lose. But any Pokemon you catch in the hub, because there is a Safari Zone, you can start with if you want to. That's kind of how the progression works. Alright. I beat him to it, but he's kind of going through it now. And you can buy things all the way up to Master Balls with money you earned from doing quests and just progress each run. Alrighty, let's just get started. Hub's pretty empty right now, and everybody's favorite helper is here. Take this quest log. Just kind of talking about this. Various quests you can do. Some of them are pretty easy. Beat first gym leader. Some of them are tough. I think they added one where you have to beat a run with only shiny Pokemon. For those of you that hate yourselves. We might end up doing that ourselves. Okay, so we got quest rewards already. Alright. Let's move on. So we only have one Pokemon right now, so we obviously can't do doubles. So, us and our trusty Zubat, which we should probably name. Hold up. Yeah, let's name eventually. We can go. Level 7 Zubat. So the way this works is there are different routes. So average, energetic. Average is the type, the number of items and how difficult the trainers are in general. You can see there's another like tree beyond this we can get to. I think we'll do this. So there are 3 different types of routes. Tough, average, and I think normal. Normal routes have 6 different types of Pokemon. Average have 4, and tough have 2. So not all Pokemon we find here will be electric. There's a decent chance. And for those of you that have played the games before, you probably recognize this route. Cycling road on the way from Slateport City in Gen 3 to Mauville City. So we'll see if we can catch or defeat something. Go from there. Alolan Sandshrew. Alright. Balls do have a slightly increased effect. But, you know, this is a good start. There's only one name for a little hedgehog-looking thing that's also blue. Sorry, mouse. Nah, it's a hedgehog. It just doesn't have spikes. So, of course, where is it? Sonic. Let's see what we're dealing with. Snowcloak, Inhale, Bold. I think Bold is like extra. We can find out in a second. You can find mints and stuff along the way as well. Here we go. First battle. So you usually gain 3 levels for the first Pokemon you defeat in each battle, which hopefully we can show off. Let's start with a Supersonic. Oh my gosh, this run is blessed. Hitting Supersonic, first one? First try? Okay. Just absorb. And it doesn't get confused and hits us first time. Sure. Oh no. I definitely want this to hit. Maybe? We have a berry. Okay, thank you. Maybe this run isn't blessed. That was scary already. Oh no. long as it doesn't crit, we should be okay. It just needs to hurt itself. That would really help out. Oh my gosh. I mean, we have a potion. We gotta go into Sanic already. Oh my gosh, are we gonna lose to the Bunnelby right off the bat? Alright, this might be okay. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Okay, why? Why did we have that much trouble? Bide. So, Sonic will go all the way up to the highest level in our party, which should be level 10. Rapid Spin, sure. It's actually more powerful than Scratch, which always surprises me. But this mechanic's kind of neat that you catch all the way up, because if you need to replenish your party after a tough boss fight or something, this can really help you do it. Okay. Yes, please be worried about the fire-type moves from Sanic. Alright, we made it, but if you guys noticed, we didn't get any experience for that. There is a level cap for each zone. The first zone is 15, and then it goes up by 10 for after every gym. So after the first gym would be 25, then 35, and so on and so forth until you get to Elite 4, where it starts going up by 3. Hopefully we can show that off, but this was not a great start. Alright. We also hit this. You guys can see the question mark. So we've already discovered one of the 4 types of Pokemon that are on this route. Numero dos. Alright. Joltik's a thing. Any Pokemon we catch can then be found in our Safari Zone later. And if we catch it in our Safari Zone, we can put it in our box and then start with it at the beginning of any run. So it behooves us to try to catch things just to have more options later. The attaching Pokemon. What do we name a Joltik? I'm gonna name it Bug 2, Electric Boogaloo. No. We're gonna name it Charles. I don't really have a reason, but Charles will help us out. 3 Pokeballs. One thing I really like to start with, once I can buy stuff at the hub, is actually Quick Balls. Quick Balls are useful the entire game, and just save you a lot of headache, especially when you need to replenish. There's not really a reason to not take a Mime Jr. Again, we can add it. I'm gonna name it James. I kind of love James's Mime, Mr. Mime, Mimey, in the show. That is not. Typing on our Game Boy Advance SP, which we are definitely playing on, is quite difficult sometimes. Alright. And items. Resist Feathers. Cool. Now again, anything we find will not be kept throughout the entirety of the run. Or, sorry, will not be kept after the run. Citrus, Roselli, and... Alright, let's start doing berry stuff. It's very important. Citrus, we can just give this. Let's give it to Zubat. And I'll give one to Charles as well. I'm not going to worry about the other ones right now. Alright, so we still haven't discovered one of the Pokemon of the route. I think I'm going to do that real quick. So these videos will be lightly edited. I'm not going to go through all the grinding, all the trying to find stuff like a Pawniard. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that. There isn't King Gambit in this game, unfortunately, which is saddening because I freaking love King Gambit. I'm just going to name it King May. I'm participating in a Pokemon Draft League, and my first round pick was King Gambit, which I was super happy to still have the option to draft. And it's kind of nasty. This could be a long fight. But again, once we KO this, everything else will hop up to level 13. I don't think we really have anything else that wants to fight this. Unless you happen to have a fighting move. Nope. Not really. Not really. Alrighty. Long, drawn-out combat it is. Alright, that wasn't bad. Fury Cutter's nice. I'm gonna get rid of Ice Ball. Ice Ball is too much like Rollout, and I still have PTSD about Whitney's Miltank in Gen 2. But now everything should jump up to level 13. Zubat learns Bite! He joins the Bitey Boy Club! I guess Bitey Boy Brigade is more alliterative, isn't it? Yeah, let's do Bitey Boy Brigade. Our community loves Bitey Boys. We share a lot of memes about things like Fuecoco and Totodile. Because there are some good memes out there. Everybody just wants to learn Fury Cutter. Get rid of String Shot. Joltik could be a decent, or I guess Galvantula could be a decent hazard setter for stuff. Don't need Copycat. Okay. Unfortunately, when everything levels up at once, you have to go through all of this to do all the moves. Which can be a little bit aggravating for like the first time in a zone if you've caught underlevel Pokemon. Everybody's just learning Fury Cutter. If we face a Grass Gym first one, we're good. Alright, we've seen everything on the route. Let's move on. So there's like 3 stops along each route. Calm Breezy route. So if we look here, we can see there's 6 Pokemon we can find here. And calm routes usually have a fewer amount of items on the ground. And the trainer's usually a bit easier. Noibat, okay. I can live with that. We gotta be careful because we don't have a ton of Pokeballs. So usually there's like 2 types of encounter routes and then usually a shopping point of interest as the final one. There's a couple special ones that can appear along the way, but... Oh. We're going to name her Mary. And when we get to the final, where the gym leader is, I'll explain some things. I mean, Hoot's fine, but how many Pokeballs do we have left? 3. I really don't want to... Yeah. Really don't want to Hoot, and I don't want to spend a Pokeball on it right now. As you do more and more and are able to buy stuff at the hub, you'll be able to start with like 20, 25 Quick Balls, and these routes are significantly easier. You can also buy Master Balls, which are fun. We will buy Metal, or we will take Metal Claw instead of Bide. So remember what I said about the level cap for each region, I guess is the best way to put it. So we stop at 15, but everybody will be 15 now. Electro Web, sure. I like Thunder Wave. Let's get rid of Spiderweb. Absorb gives us options if for some reason we have to have it in against ground types. Or rock types, for that matter. Mimic. Alright, so Screech, Supersonic, Tackle, Absorb. Let's get rid of Screech. Supersonic can do some stuff. Theoretically, we used it earlier on the Bunnelby, and it didn't do anything. And, of course, he wants to join the Bitey Boy Brigade. Get rid of Tackle. I usually play doubles when I do it on stream. I find doubles to be a lot more enjoyable, actually. I have beaten this in singles. We had, we don't have cut yet. We had a Gyarados that kind of just set up a bunch of Dragon Dances, then just started Earthquaking. Can't get to that. Okay. Grab the berries. Mango Berry. Eventually I will learn what all these berries do. I know Cherry Berry. If the berries were in Red Rescue Team, there's a decent chance I know them as well. We just got some sort of quest. Clever Feathers. Okay. Again, not like super high-end items, but they're there. Don't have cut. Fluffy Tails for when we want to run away from things. Antidotes might be helpful. And then let's just see what we get along here. We still have a few encounters we haven't seen in this route. Including a Smoochum, I guess. Don't really want Smoochum. So, I guess we don't have to KO it. We're already up against level cap. So. Another Noibat, same thing. We don't have to KO it. We can just go. You can find shiny Pokemon in this game. I actually had a run a couple days ago where we found like 5 or 6 shiny Pokemon. I don't know if the odds are the same. Ooh. Alright. It's funny, my team name... Oh, fuck. My team name for the Draft League is the Steel City Skarmory, so Skarmory definitely has a special place in my heart. See if we can actually get this, though. This is when I wish I did have a speed up. Yeah, you're not doing anything. Oh, do I try one more? Do I try one more? No. We have one ball left after this. We're doing the Lance Armstrong of runs. Fuck. See, now I don't want to do another Powder Soak Snow. Alright, last Pokeball. Come on. I'm gonna be very upset if we don't get it. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. I'm gonna name it Flagship, and I think we have a lot of steel types. I think we're gonna get rid of James. Sorry, dude. And we almost named it James again. I felt bad about releasing James. So, as I mentioned at the top of the episode, you can only have 6 Pokemon. There are no boxes during your runs. Also, it doesn't matter. We should find one more to KO something to level up Flagship. Doesn't matter if you catch more than 6. You got to get rid of something. Which can be a bit of a problem sometimes. Metal Claw. What does it know already? Leer, Peck. Yeah, let's learn. A lot of times I'm a fan of replacing moves with the same type. So, Wing Attack over Pack, Air Cutter over Pack. Stuff like that. Alrighty, so we're all up to max level for the zone. So here are our options. We can talk to this guy, who's more of your traditional mart. They'll sell things like TMs, healing items, and Pokeballs. This guy will let you teach your Pokemon egg moves, moves they might have forgotten, stuff like that. They also sell evolution items and held items for the most part. You can get Mega Evolution Stones in here, Z Powers, and stuff like that. There's also Nurse Joy that has a combination of the two and lets you heal. Nurse Joy is rare, but very helpful. I want more Pokeballs, though. So we're going to see how many we can get. We can buy a whopping 5 of them, and we will be happy about it, damn it. Alright. Here's a fun guy. Mr. Andaman. He occasionally pops up in these zones, like these mart areas. So we can either... we shouldn't have used everything. I should have seen him. We can either trade all of our Pokemon for free or just one. Let's stick with the team we have for now. But if you have like a bum Pokemon that you want to get a random chance of getting something better on, we definitely could do it. You can get legendaries. You can also get Delibirds. Alright. Just fuck Delibirds. That's all I have to say. My chat made me use a team of 6 Delibirds in a run where we had like Blaziken, Garchomp, and doing pretty well. Anyway, that happened just like a day or two ago. I'm still tilted. So as soon as we walk through this, we'll face our gym leader. But when you're here, you can battle this person. She has a level 3 and a level 5 Chansey. It will just get all of your Pokemon up to the max level for the zone, which is really nice. And then here is just like a Nurse Joy. You can fully heal your team. You get 1 for free run, and then it starts costing money. And then you can talk to this guy, or this statue, and it will tell you which gym leader is coming up. Because the gym leaders are in random order, it can be very helpful sometimes, but it does cost some money, and it costs more and more the farther into the run you get. So, I'm going to switch you out. Let's put Charles and Kingman in. We are a little hurt. We don't have a whole lot of healing items. I guess I could give more things berries. Yeah, you get a lot of berries. Citrus berry. Let's give 1 to flagship. And if it's a fighting type gym, we should be okay if it's a fighting type gym. Give 1 to Kingmate. I feel like putting it on the steel types could be pretty helpful. So our first gym leader of this run is Brawly. What was I just saying about fighting type gym leaders? Alright, so Pawnyard can't really stay in. Got it. So the Pokemon they have are random, but they also scale. Oh, right, this is singles. I got used to doubles. Okay. So Thunder Wave to start. So later gym leaders as well might also have weather effects, just passively, which can really benefit them. So if you see like Watson in the rain, you're about to get thundered. A lot. So Fury Cutter, Bug and Fighting resist each other. It's also part Steel, isn't it? I don't know what you're enduring, my dude. We're a Joltik. It's paralyzed, and we're still slower than it. Alright. But Charles gets a KO. Oh, boy. I guess it's time for Mary to shine. Seeing as we're probably eating a fire type attack here. Yep. Please no burn, please no burn, please no burn. Thank you. I think we're fine just gusting. Can you stop? Yeah, please no. Alright, I'm gonna try one more. Then we might have to switch to Zubat. Okay, we got a crit. You get fully healed after each gym battle. I should put that in there. That's a pretty important thing to know. Ah, Brawly's Makuhita, of course. Let's go back to Charles. Like, is he going to try to fire a rock? Does he have, like, Rock Tomb? If he has Rock Tomb and Charles eats it, that could be in trouble. We could just put out Flagship. Flagship is hit neutrally by Rock Tomb, hit neutrally by fighting moves. Yeah. Oh, okay. Even better. Doubt he's going to have much. Let's just go Air Cutter. Oh, okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. Oh, okay. Never mind. There's the first gym. That went pretty alright. Sometimes the first gym can be an issue, but our biggest issue on, like, getting here was that first battle into level 5 Bunnelby. That thing almost, like, killed us right off the bat, which would have been sad. We get a gym badge, fully healed, and now the level cap's 25 for the next route. I'm just going to keep pushing through. And now we have Cut. We do not need to teach Cut to a Pokemon. We can just use it, which is great. We're going to wrap up the first episode there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying this. If you'd like to see certain runs or have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you very much, and see everyone soon.